What's going on, Worship Arts Department? Man, I've heard some great things that took place on Sunday. I'm so glad that while I was gone, Pastor Connie got in there and did an incredible job with the team and choir. Thank you. Right now, I'm coming to you from Kona. I'm in Hawaii right now at a conference that I've been doing for probably about the past, about 6 years or so, and leading worship here and being with other people from the body of Christ. It's really awesome. It's awesome. Okay. I got to tell you a little story, funny story. Before I left out of town, Thursday night after rehearsal, I was headed home and my car gas gauge doesn't really work that great, and I ran out of gas. All right, don't hate, it happens, especially when you're like trying to write down and gauge your miles. And so what I did was, the car's still rolling down Livernois. I just put the car in neutral, hopped out, opened the door. I was rolling, and I was holding the door and holding the wheel and running, and I could see a Sunoco station probably about, maybe a quarter of a mile, half a mile, and I'm just running down Livernois. Cars are passing me. In fact, I was on the phone with Brad Smith, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm running my car down the street." But the problem happened was, as I got closer to the Sunoco station, about 100 yards away, Livernois starts going up, and I started losing steam. I just couldn't run anymore with the car. And this guy came up behind me and kind of pushed my car into the station, and here's the whole gist of the story. I get to the station, it's like 8 minutes till 10, and the guy that was working there decides, you know what, I'm not giving you gas because we close at 10. And I'm like, my car's like sitting at your gas station, and it has no gas in it. I need gas. But his refusal, he's like, you know what? No, we close at 10, done deal. And I was like, wow. This guy could have helped me. They didn't even close yet. It wasn't even 10 o'clock yet. And I thought to myself, we need to help people even when it's not convenient. This time of year, we got Palm Sunday coming up, Easter. There's a lot of people that are thinking about Jesus. They're thinking about church, or some people, this is the only time they go to church. And you know what? There are going to be times when someone's going to ask you for a favor. Someone, maybe in your neighborhood, maybe a family member, and it's inconvenient for you to do it. I want to encourage you today that we need to help people even when it doesn't work on our schedule, even when it's not convenient. And the guy that pushed me happened to see me talking to the guy, and he pulled up and said, you know what, I'll get you a gas can. And that guy ended up being a real blessing to me. We had a nice conversation. I invited him to church, and it was just, and I was a blessing to him. I gave him, I think, like $10. I said, dinner's on me, and he was excited about that. But there are people right now in our sphere of influence, and ministry time never comes, I would say, at convenient times. I've noticed that. In fact, the last Thursday night before we went out of town, one of my guys called me, and it was right after band practice. I'm tired, I'm flying out the next morning, but the guy needed me, and so I met him somewhere, and it's 10 o'clock at night, and let's talk. So people need us, and when they need us, we need to be there for them. So I just want to encourage you with that today. As you're going about your week and about this season with Easter being, forefront of our thoughts, and in a lot of people's lives, this is a time when Jesus really shines. Let's be like him, and let's go out of our way to help people. All right, I can't wait to see you this Sunday. I'll be there, and I'll write down what the colors are we're wearing. I'll send an email out. But love you guys, and stay strong. Have a great day. God bless.